Heidi hey, howdy ho, YouTubers. How we going? How we doing? How's it going? I'm HyperG, as you can tell by this, and I'm with HyperG. Yes, as you can tell by the thing. So HyperG will take you through this today, even though in his absence, but he's not absent because we're here. It says it.
Exactly. Here in spirit.
That's official now. So yes, how are you doing, my friend?
Really well. Yeah.
Once again with the Renegade Master.
Exactly.
What's the next line?
I have no idea.
It's like
it's not.
Beep bob ba ba da ba da ba. But it's not that, but it's something like that. There's definitely Bebo in there.
It's not really my genre, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Alright, fair enough. Didn't know that before we let you in.
Yeah.
But yes, so we are here for another Bat Rep. Hello, everybody. Hope you're well. And this was a Bat Rep of yours. Back to you, brother.
It's another grotto one.
In the grotto, which is cool.
So it is myself with my Kingdom of Goblin Town.
Yeah, man.
Versus another grotto boy, which is Chris. So he's just come back from being at sea for over a year, and he's decided to purchase and paint an entirely metal old hammer ogre army.
Yeah, very cool. It's very good. We'll
lovely.
Have a look at them later on. And yeah, he doesn't just like boats, does he? He's in the army, right? Navy. Oh, he'll kill me for that.
He will.
So he's the Ponzi version, right?
Not the Ponzi version. No, he's been on the Queen Elizabeth for
okay.
Yeah, but
that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I suppose he hasn't got any pictures. I was going to say, has he got any pictures, but I don't think that's allowed. Anyway, we'll crack on to the actual matter at hand. The frontline clash and spoils of war. We have.
Yes. So this is Chris's first game in a very long time. So I think this is only his second game of ogres as well. This was also my third game in less than 12 hours.
Yeah, well, yes, exactly. But also probably your third game in 6 months, right? In one of those weird ways.
At least.
Yeah. So
it's good.
So you're practiced, but only in the last 12 hours.
But if you've watched the previous 2 videos before.
Well, we won't. Yeah. This is a new day. It really is a new day.
New day, exactly.
So yes, this is his ogre army.
Yeah, and it's something different. So it's entirely infantry based because he wanted to use all the old hammer models. So again, he's gone for a couple of big units, a couple of like mercenaries, then things like the bombardiers, some of the yetis, and just a couple of the saber-tooths as well.
They got slave giants,
slave giants, which are big ogres.
Yeah, true. Yeah. They're kind of the infantry of the ogres, right?
Monstrous infantry for ogres.
They're just big uns to them.
Exactly.
So he's got one of each character as well. No triple mammoth hunter for Chris.
No. He wants to go Khan and Great Khan.
Yeah.
And then pop him in a block and throw him at me. Really.
Yeah, fair enough. Your gobbo, has it changed whatsoever?
Hasn't changed. No, exactly the same for all 3 lists,
Lovely.
all 3 games, which is good. Just a quick run through. So we've got the Duke on the Hipposquig. We then have the Paladin Grail BSB in with the Grail Knights. Then we've got the Damsel Wizard Master on Druidism. Boo hiss.
Yeah,
no, you don't like Druidism.
No, the thing is, I completely respect its ability to win games. I just don't like the law. I'm the same with my Kingdom of Equitaine. I try desperately to not use it, and every time like 5 or 6 games go round, I go, I'm just going to change for Druidism just for one battle, just for one. Yeah. I'll just try Druidism once, and I'll probably never use it. And so it's in my list.
Exactly.
It's too good.
It is, but
it's boring as well. I don't know. It's one of those.
I think if they had a little bit more spice in there as well, though, it would be too much.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very defensive law.
Exactly. 11 Knights of the Realm with the Impact Charge banner of the last charge. 2 units of 6 Knights of the Realm, which is going to be my chaff. We've then got the Knights of the Grail with the Banner of Roland. which is
Yeah,
gives them
nice.
4 up Aegis versus shooting.
And you
They
can't
also
stand and
then
shoot, is that right?
yes,
Yeah, it's well
yes.
good.
And with the BSB in there as well, he's got the double ether icon, so they're actually magic resist 2 as well, which is quite nice. So you can't really shoot them, can't really
Are
magic
they
them.
not? Are they not? Is the damsel in with them?
No,
Oh right, okay. Because I was gonna say with the damsel would be 3, wouldn't it? Madres 3, because it stacks with it.
possibly,
Yeah.
possibly, and also we could always use the damsel as chaff if we need to.
Exactly. Who cares about the damsels, right?
um, Knights of the Quest, got a full unit there as well.
Yeah.
I do like the questing knight unit. I know a lot of people don't, but I think they're really cool. 2 scorpions because we love scorpions, not trebs,
Well, that's it.
and then 2 units of the yeoman outriders as well with light armor and
Yeah.
bows.
It's cool. It's a good list, man. I like it. I really like the Knights of the Quest. I think they're very. I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah,
stuff with fear out there, so
there is.
they're pretty
Yeah,
good.
and
And
my normal opponents tend to be fear causing as well. So
oh,
there's a
okay.
lot of the grotto trap, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
works quite well.
No, fair play. And this is set up.
There we go. So there's an overhead photo. The photos aren't as good as I'd hoped with this one, so we're trying out the overhead sort of camcorder to try and get different things from it.
Yeah,
And
man.
I think because we were rushing, I don't think it really worked out as well as we want. So
Yeah.
bear
It
with us
happens.
on this one, guys.
No, no. When you're like doing the back reps and when you're doing the actual battles, it's so hard to. It's definitely like with you go back to our old ones; they're all crap pictures. It just it's so hard to actually get the pictures you want because as well you go, oh, this is a cool picture, this is a cool picture, but it doesn't tell you anything
Yeah.
from the thing,
No.
or you need 8 of them to be able to tell
Exactly.
one thing that's happened. So yeah, it's but no, this is I you will know from my previous. I love an overhead, so this pleases me
Yes.
no end.
Yes. Chris doesn't need a chair to stand on. He's actually about 7 foot tall, so he just like gets up on his knees and takes a photo. Really, but in terms of terrain, so we've got the back left in front of my lines there. We've got the forest.
Yep.
Then the bottom left is a hill. In the centre is an impassable terrain. And then the right hand side, I believe, is ruins, and then just above that is another forest.
Cool. Oh yeah.
So nice,
Hang on.
nice even
There.
barren terrain,
There's the
really.
forest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Again, we're just happy to be playing a game, I think, more than anything.
Yeah, man.
And we've got the 3 little tokens in the centre, which are the counters.
Yeah,
Which
lovely.
the objective, I think, is I can't remember what the objective
Spoils
is
of
called.
war,
Spoils, that's the
I
magic.
believe. Yeah.
So, yeah, so left to right for me, I believe I've got the Questing Knights. I've then got the Hipposquig, Yeoman, the Knights of the Realm, Grail Knights, more Knights of the Realm, and the Yeoman there. And then we've got the 2 Bolt Throwers at the back. Then Chris's,
don't
he's
you have
got
another-
Yeti.
Where's your other unit 6 Knights of the Realm? Is it off to the left?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we've just clipped it slightly.
That's right.
Then on the bottom left of Chris's one, he's got the 2 Slave Giants and also the Yetis there.
Slave Giants and the Yeti.
Yeah. He's then got Man-Eaters as well in the centre.
Man-Eaters. Yep.
Then got the Bruisers with his Great Khan in there.
This one, I reckon.
Yeah,
this one.
I think so. And then Sabretooth and another unit of Tribesmen. And then to the right again, he's got then the Bombardiers. So I managed to get away from most of his Bombardiers and his shooting, which is quite nice.
Yeah. Because they're AP2, right? 4 AP2.
Yes.
Which is like the worst thing for Kingdom Hearts thing.
Yes. And just the sheer volume of shots you can get with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the 2 giants on the left now.
Yep.
There we are.
Cool. So you've got the first turn?
Yeah, so he dropped to give me first turn.
Okay.
Which I thought was interesting. That's never happened to me before. But fair enough. So my turn 1, we managed to get slightly forward, just trying to bait him into coming towards me.
Mm-hmm.
We then try to use the knights in the centre just to try and block off his right-hand side.
Yeah.
Because again, if I can try and take half of his army at once, rather than all at the same time,
yeah, man.
I think I'm not too bad.
Yeah, you've done well. It's quite nice, impassable for you, and you've used it really well actually.
I like a refused flank. I like waiting one side of it more than the
Yeah.
other. Because he dropped as well. So I had my bolt thrower, then yeoman, and then he dropped.
Sure.
So all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then so I just put everything away from him and just going towards this side. I think the left-hand side I can roll over nicely.
Yeah, great.
Which is quite good. But yeah. So move up, get ready to bait him. Then we go into magic and get Oaken thrown off, which is good. Entwining roots on the Yetis, which is quite nice. So they're not happy, and he manages to block the stone skin.
Yes.
So yeah. And then my shooting phase, I've got actually written down "fuck all."
Yeah.
So,
that can happen when they're hitting on 5s mostly, right? Scorpions.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So they either hit or they don't.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So then into Chris's turn 1, which is not too bad. So his Yetis.
Was that on this here, wasn't it? Sorry, same picture.
Yeah. So his Yetis charge the Omen, and I flee. I take no DTs, which is nice.
Ooh,
so I don't want that.
Yeah.
He then moves forward, trying to set any traps, trying to then bait me into coming even further forward, which I don't think he realised how far I can charge. So I can go quite a long distance. So at first he was thinking, no, I'm going to stay back a bit. But then he actually started trying to set up overruns and things like that.
Sure. Did his Yetis fail a redirect?
I don't think he tried.
Okay.
I think he just did a standard roll forward.
Yeah, just happy to keep him there. That's fine.
There we go. So he then dispels Oaken Throne, which is a shame.
Yeah.
He does the Children of Umi on the Merc Vets. He tries to do Break the Spirit on my Knights of the Realm, which I dispel, luckily, because Break the Spirit's horrible on mine. And then Awaken the Beast on the Merc Vets as well. So his Merc Vets are actually quite nice now.
If you've got Banner of Roland,
yes,
the Break the Spirit, you'd get a 4-up Aegis to that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Because dangerous terrain is classed as ranged, right?
But you did it on the Knights of the Realm.
Yeah, sure. I was just thinking of that. Banner of Roland's very good.
It's clever.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Unless you get the Strider banner, would be cheaper, I think, wouldn't it?
I guess, yeah. But you could have that's like 2 then, like 2 units, right?
Fair enough. Shooting. So his Mammoth Hunter bolt throwers into the Questing Knights and misses. His Bombardiers, my God. Go into the Yeoman, 18 shots. Only manages to kill 2 though.
Wow, and you stick. Oh man, that's the assault, isn't it?
That's just awesome. It's not too bad. Oh, beg pardon. No, I fled. Yeah. So the Yeoman fled, but not off the board. So they're still on the board.
They're still around.
So quite a slow sort of first turn. Just a little bit of manoeuvring, testing each other, seeing what we can do.
Yeah. Cool.
Going into turn 2.
Turn 2. Oof.
Yeah. So Knights of the Realm go into the Yeti's flank. And you can't see that there.
But yeah, and this is after combat, isn't it? Yeah. So they've clearly gone into flank here and
died horribly.
Yeah.
Yeoman fail their rally and disappear off the board. And then magic, just when I really need to have a nice magic phase, I get number 1 card again. Which is always the way.
Yep.
Oaken Throne, I roll a double 1. Lovely. I then entangle the tribesman. So again, the tribesman can't really do much, which is nice. And Stone Skinny manages to block again.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you got 3 attempts. So with the number 1, that's quite good.
Double 1 on Oaken Throne. I don't think
ever
failed to get Oaken Throne.
No, well, especially with 2 dice. And these guys rallied as well. These human that got shot at.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, which is nice. Then the shooting misses everything again. So nothing so far with the Scorpions this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's worried about them. He's trying to stay away from them, which is nice.
Yeah, man.
But then, that was nasty. The Knights of the Realm go into the Yetis, and it's just 9 impact hits, and then all of them wound, which is just
brilliant.
Awesome.
Good.
So they're dead.
Why was it only 9? Why was it not 12?
No, it's 12, and I did 9
Oh,
wounds.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so 9 wounds is just horrid.
That's class.
I still think that banner is undercosted. I really do. I think it's
What is it?
awesome.
Is it 100?
It's
Yeah.
100 points.
But it's core, isn't it? That's the thing from it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it counts towards your core price as well.
Yeah,
So if
so
you just have, I love the Knights of the
yeah.
Realm. So yeah, bottom of turn 2. So this is part here. I think this was an interesting decision that I made, in hindsight, anyway.
Okay.
So his Merc vets with all his buffs and everything charge into my Knights of the Realm.
And this
My
is
big
this unit,
bus.
right?
Yeah, into
Yep.
my bus in the centre.
Yep.
With my damsel in it.
Yep.
I fled.
Fled. Get that damsel out of there. You're protecting her. What are you doing, man?
Well, yeah. The Sabertooth went into the Omen and I fled again.
Okay, yeah.
Wasn't happening with that. And then the Giants into the Knights of the Realm on the left-hand side. And I held because again I've faced them away, so they're just going to get taken out of the game, basically.
Okay.
Which is not too bad. So his magic, he gets a Waken the Beast off the Resistance 1 on the Merc Vets.
Yep.
Which again, don't really mind. And he tries to break the Spirit again on the Knights of the Realm. Again, doesn't get it off.
Was that in case they flee further?
Yes. Yeah. But luckily, I dispelled it.
Yep.
Mammoth Hunter with a crossbow takes off a Questing Knight. He's got a massive crossbow.
Yep.
Bombardiers 9 shots into the Knights of the Realm, no wounds. Which again, I think it's just surely should be doing more than that.
That's crazy. Yeah. Is it in this one actually? No, it's not. Sorry.
It's the right hand one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Then combat. The giant kills one Knight of the Realm. The Knight of the Realms then kill 1 wound on the giant, but I flee.
So only one giant went in, was it? Sorry.
Only the one made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, only the one made it.
That's cool. But then you flee.
I flee. I rolled a 9 on my and I was just out of range, unfortunately. So they flee and they go off the board.
Yep.
Giant pursues. So end of turn 2.
Cool. And I think it looks like that.
Yes. Yes.
So it's the end of turn 2. Wow.
So turn 3. It's a quick game, this one. It's a good game. It's a quick game there.
Yeah.
Questing Knights go into the giant.
Yep.
Because again, he's causing fear, so I can just run into him.
Of course, yeah.
The Duke goes into the tribesman, but they flee.
Okay.
I then redirect into the Merc Vets because he no longer has Awaken the Beast off on him.
Okay, yeah.
I also put the Grails into the Merc Vets as well. And make it with both, which is nice.
Ooh, baby.
Then my Knights of the Realm bus doesn't rally.
Oh no!
And rolls an 11 and flees off the board.
Off the board. Well, that's what the lady didn't like the cowardice there.
Yeah, and my 2 individual yeomen rally on a double 1.
Fantastic. So you just want to swap them around, don't you? Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you could do it. I chose to flee, which I think was the right thing to do.
Yeah, because if they rally, it's fine. Right?
He would have held me there,
Yeah.
and then the Merc Vets would have come in, and it would have been horrible.
Yeah.
So it's just a shame I didn't rally, but oh well. So no magic for Ryan. Shooting, the yeomen take off the Sabertooth.
No, man.
Nice. With their little throwing weapons, or their bows, sorry.
Yeah.
Then it starts to get a little bit nasty. Combat then, the giant does 1 wound to the Questing Knights. Questing Knights then take all 7 wounds off the giant, isn't it?
That mean, what are they? They're reroll. No, +1 to hit. And are they hitting on 2s? What's the offensive skill? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. Strength 6? No, 3s. Right.
3s.
And then is
no armor.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, they shoot. I think.
Dead. Yeah. The Duke, Paladin, and the Grails, between them, do 11 wounds on the Merc Vets.
Oh, at 12, is that?
Yeah. Poor Merc Vets, and then pursue with the Grails into the Shaman.
Oh wow, this
so
guy.
His Shaman was directly behind him.
Oh no.
And then the Duke as well goes behind.
Do they both become out of line of sight as well of these 2 units?
Yes.
Madness.
So yeah, I managed to go straight through, which is not
Yeah.
too bad. So yeah, that was a little bit
Does that take us on to the next picture? Oh
to
yes, you
do.
can see. Oh,
Yeah,
just brutal. What happened to this
yes.
unit?
They fled,
Oh, of course they did. Yes,
and then I
from the
redirected with the
Duke.
Duke
Yeah, yeah.
into the Mervets.
Oh, that's not a good place.
No, so I think that flee again, I think was the right thing to do because the Duke would have just ripped them apart.
Yeah. Anyway, so
But because I rolled well, I got into the flank of the Merc Vets, which was unfortunate for Chris,
yeah, nice.
but went quite well. So Chris turn 3. Here we go. So he puts the saber tooth into the Knights of the Realm
Yep.
and the bruisers into the flank of the Grails.
Yeah, the right thing to do.
So he manages to get them in, which at first I'm a little bit worried about that.
Yeah.
But he then he rallies his BSB and his ogres at the bottom.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
his BSB and the individual. So he manages to save them, which is could have been more points.
Points. Yeah, yeah.
Oh well. He then gets Children of Boomy off on his bruisers. I then stop Awaken the Beast. I then stop Break the Spirit. So I get a really good magic phase and manage to stop everything from Children of Boomy, which is good.
Cool. Did he not go in with his giant up here?
Chased him off the board.
Right,
So
sure. So he's just come on now. Okay.
Yes.
So in this picture, he isn't actually on here. That's just where he's gone.
No, he's not there.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So he's behind me, which is interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
He fires his mammoth crossbow into the Duke and misses, which is a shame. Bombardiers then fire into the Yeoman 6 shots and take 2 off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they panic them off the board. So that's all my Yeoman gone now.
Yeah.
I think that's all my chap apart from the Central Knight unit.
You take it at this point, yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The Grail Knights in combat do 1 wound onto the Bruisers, 4 wounds onto the Mage and kill it. 1 wound onto the Great Khan, which is still alive.
So you went all in for the character sniping.
Yes, which is not too bad. Yes, I stick, turn to face.
Yeah, so they did a decent. They did like 5 wounds to you or something like that.
Yes, yeah. So they did. He did 2 wounds to me, and I did 5 to him. So actually, I won.
Oh, okay.
What did I?
Well,
Charge,
you had. It looks like you had 9, and then you had. Did the guy do some wounds to you in the last one?
No.
Oh right, so you've now got 4. Looks like so they did a decent amount.
Yeah.
But because you did so many, it was just on combat res.
Yeah, so I turned to face. Yeah. So that's the end of turn 3. So it's getting quite bloody quite quickly.
Yeah, man, lots of death. That's what we like, man. That's what we like.
Yeah. Me and Chris aren't really tactical normally. It's just who's alive at the
punch
end.
Up, yeah.
So turn 4 for the Knights. So the Knights of the Realm go into the flank of the Bruisers. I think you've gone too far.
Gone too far, sorry.
So the Knights of the Realm in the centre. They go into the flank of the Bruisers. Then the Duke goes into the BSB on his own.
Yep.
So rather than going into the unit, I thought, no, I'm going to take the BSB.
Sensible.
Which I thought was a better point. The Scorpions take 3 wounds on the Mammoth Hunter, which is quite nice.
Nice.
Again, no magic, unfortunately, because they got her safely off the board. The Duke then does 2 wounds on the BSB and kills him, which is kind of expected, really.
Did he only have 2 remaining?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he took a wound earlier on from when he was in the Merc Vets, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Then, it goes horribly wrong for the Bruisers, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, even that unit, that's the thing with this little unit of 6. Actually, that's a decent unit, isn't it?
Strength 6 on the charge, and it's all 6 attacks.
6 attacks, strength 6, and then 3 at strength 4 as well, which isn't to be necessarily sniffed at for a chaff unit.
Paladin, Grail Knights, and the Knights of Realms, and the horses do 10 wounds. And he does 5 back, which is, considering he's got his Great Khan in there as well.
Yeah.
He was quite hitty. Yeah. So again, lost by 4. He fails because I just killed his BSB as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his BSB, which is good. So he runs.
And you catch him.
Yeah.
Or do you?
I catch him.
You catch him, yes. So you've lost your grails at this point. No, you've still got your grails.
Yes, in the next turn, I lose the last grail.
Okay.
So the Mammoth Hunter snipes the grail off, I think.
Okay, yeah.
And that's
Because
combat.
you've got is a grail and a paladin left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his Mammoth Hunter charges into the grails with the paladin there and kills the last grail. But I kill the Mammoth Hunter in return.
Cool.
Which is not too bad. Turn 5 for the Knights of the Goblins. Yeah, it's pretty much ending now. So the Duke and the Paladin goes into the Ogres. The Scorpion...
Well, so you go up here or this way?
Into them, yeah.
These ones, yeah. Down the bottom.
Yeah,
Fair play.
Yeah, so the Duke and the Hippogriff, and also then the one thing we just go into him.
Mm-hmm.
You also then the Scorp misses again, which is lovely. Then the Duke goes mad. He does 6 wounds on the Ogres, which is lovely. And then the Hipposquig does 4 wounds, which is
that's what
it's absolute beast.
It is worth it having on the Hippogriff or the Hipposquig, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. He then flees 12 inches and gets away. I wanted those points.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So then Chris, turn 5, his next slide.
Oh, so that's showing the wounds and stuff, and they've fled.
That's the ones that are there at the bottom. They're
then
alive.
you've turned to face, and then next slide.
Yes. No, that's okay. That one. So
okay, sorry.
He rallies his ogres at the bottom.
Oh.
Which, and his bombardiers 7 shots into the paladin, and I managed to save them, which is not bad.
Okay, cool.
Not into paladin, sorry, into the scorpion.
Yeah.
And managed to save them, which is fine. Then turn 6, we do the mop up. So the Duke and the paladin goes into the ogres again. The questing knights of turn go into the giant, which is directly in front of them.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why he chaffed with his giant.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to go into the giant.
Yeah, man.
The Duke and the Squig do 7 wounds again.
Wow.
So
on fire, man.
Mad.
On fire.
So yeah, so they did really well, and we just finished the ogres off, which is fine.
Yeah.
The questing knights kill the giant, and again, not nice. Bombardiers 12 shots into the scorpions, into the Knights of the Realm. Sorry, so basically what we're trying to do is trying to get the objective.
Yeah. Okay.
It mostly stopped me from getting it in the last turn.
Mm-hmm.
So he 12 shots into them, and then he manages to kill 2. So I'm still holding the objective, which is not too bad.
Yeah.
The ogres fail to rally on the bottom.
Oh no!
Which is lovely, and then the game ends. So, yeah, bloody battle.
Yeah. So this is just a close up of some of the metal models.
No, that's what he had left.
Oh no!
The bombardiers, and then the 3 individual bruisers.
Yeah. Oh man, they're cool models though, right?
Yeah, they're Goldfag's mercenary ogres.
Okay.
They used to be the what do you call it? The Dogs of War ones.
Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Brilliant.
And yeah, he's got a whole unit of them, which is nice. You must have spent an absolute fortune on these models. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
And then behind him, he's got some of the old Empire ogres as well, which he's using for bombardiers.
Yeah. No, that's cool. And then this is your remaining.
So my remaining. So the questing knight survived. The paladin survived. The Duke.
Did some work, man.
He pulled his weight this time, which is nice. And the bolt throwers are alive as well. So
yeah, I suppose like with the scorpions, like they did a little bit on turn 4 and 5, I think you said, and then they kept the points. So
exactly. So they did a couple of wounds, and they managed to get the Mammoth Hunter. They managed to get the Sabertooth. So they pulled it a bit.
Yeah, man.
But I think he was wary to move his individual characters around with them still on the board.
Yeah, zonal, man. There's zonal for sure. There's definitely something in that. And then that was the last picture.
That was the last picture.
Put your guesses now, folks, because it's going to be up 3, 2, 1. Yes!
So 15-5 for the gobbo. Yeah.
So, the goblonian army win.
Yes, it did
for the
really
first
well.
time on the
Again,
channel.
first time ever, really. No, it was good fun. And
Yeah, it's
Chris
been
is a top bloke to play. Again, he
Yeah.
won, what do you call it? Best sports,
Best sport.
the first Art of War.
Yeah. No, I
And
played
again,
him actually. I think I voted for him.
Vampire counts. He has.
Oh,
I think
Staff played him and voted.
Staff played him. Yeah. Which is awesome. And again, that's when we met you guys, was from that. And unfortunately, he's been deployed since then, pretty much.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been able to come back or anything like that. But he's back in the Oval now with us and starting to get the games in again, which is good.
Cool, man. Cool. So no, we've had a bit of a flurry over the last few things with the grotto. So pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
But yeah, good win, sir.
Hopefully, with lockdown ending, we should be getting more games.
Don't start that.
Well.
Don't start that. I got my own annoying opinions on that. But no, that's not what this is about. Hopefully, you're right. Lockdown will stop and people will be people. But exactly. Yes, good win. That's your cherry gone.
Exactly.
So it's onwards and upwards.
It's just Staff left to go then.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so that's it for this battle, because that goes to black. We don't like black, so we'll keep it here. Just to remind Chris that he lost again. What's the normal stuff? What do we say? Like, share, subscribe, blah blah blah. He hit him up for some glorious commissions. If
you want a Squiglonian army, I'm more than happy to do more squigs.
And all that stuff. We've got some probably some unboxings from our point of view as well to come in the near future, or some showcases, which is cool. And as we always say, look, check out our other stuff. We're on all the social medias, we're on the forums. Hit us up. All the stuff is details and things are in the description. But for now, guys, we'll leave it there, and we will wish you a good evening, morning, afternoon, or lunchtime, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Anything else to say from you?
I've been Hyper G, and so have you.
Yes, Hyper G out, officially. That's how he signs off every time, isn't it? Hyper G out!
Hyper G out.
See you later.
Bye.